G'day and welcome to another episode of Uncaged Expeditions. We are coming to you from Myrtleford. It's 9:30 at night and we're trying to head into the Wonnangatta station before it gets closed next week. Now they've had bad weather the past week, really shocking, good for us. There was a lot of snowfall, so I don't know if it's actually possible to get in there, which... Well, we haven't heard from the other boys. Steve, Robbie, Dee and George went up earlier today and we haven't heard from them, so they're either stuck with no reception or they made it in. I'm hoping they made it in. Anyway, we just filled up with Alpine diesel here and let's see who else is coming along on this trip. Okay. Sav?
Hey guys, how are you?
Ready for a fantastic trip?
100%.
Excellent. Nice snow trip, hopefully through the snow.
Hopefully first time for everything. Camping in snow, hopefully.
We won't camp in the snow. Wonnangatta station's too low, but we should pass some on the way in.
Definitely.
Character number 2. How are you, Thrace?
Me, I'm almost frozen, but it's okay.
Oh, and where are you still? It's only 6 degrees here.
Yes, and I'm taking my grandchildren. They're camping in the snow, in the cold, and they're so excited they're still awake. It's almost midnight.
Yeah. Midnight, 9:30. The old Tekker can't see the little hands on his analog clock. No comeback. He's tired.
Don't worry about the young riffraff. He has no idea.
All right, now let's go before this lady thinks that we're probably going to rob the petrol station. We use the 24-hour checkout thing because she just closed up and did all the tills. So we helped ourselves with the 24-hour thing. Now we're going to stop, have a drink, have a coffee for the boys. I don't drink coffee. And then start heading into Wonnangatta. Anyway, this should be exciting. After filling up, we've been driving for 3 odd hours from home to Myrtleford, so no one actually knows. No one actually knew that Thrace was coming on this trip. Not even Sav, and Thrace had been following him for about 150 kilometres. I had 1 CB on Sav, 1 CB on Thrace, just chatting to both, but Sav didn't know. No one knows that he's coming on this trip, so it's a surprise for everyone. But it's good. So now they're just having to pick me up. Sav, what are you making?
A bit of a Greek coffee here, mate.
Greek coffee. Bloody Greeks. This is what happens when you go camping with Greeks.
Yep. That's it. Where's the coffee? There it is. Where's the old codger?
And I think that means a V for me. So a little pick-me-up. We'll kick back here for about 15 minutes or so. Have coffees, V's, and then we'll start driving in, because from memory it's about, I don't know, about 3.5 hours from here, considering if we hit snow it might be a bit longer. So, and who knows, we might even find Steve and Robbie and Dee and all that and George stuck somewhere in the snow. Might have to help them out. I doubt that'll happen though. I reckon they're there set up around a nice hot fire. It is quite fresh here. It's only, what I was saying, about 9:30 and it's 6 degrees outside. There's fog. So Wonnangatta station will be very cold. And once we get a bit higher up on the Alps, probably we're going to, from memory, take the west track because that goes up higher, so we can better chance of seeing snow. So we'll see. It's going to get cold. Anyway, we'll love this and I'll get back to you. Just pulled over at Blades campground and decided to air down, get it out of the way now before we get into colder weather and more hardcore tracks. Not that it's that hardcore, but if we hit snow, we want to be prepared. Thrace, how you going there?
Nearly there.
There?
My deflator's not working,
Okay.
so I'm using a matchstick.
Okay, I'll come give you a hand. What are you going down to, Thrace?
22 in the back, 18 at the front.
Perfect. And Sav, how are you going?
All done, mate.
All done?
All done.
All right, maybe we can give Thrace a quick hand,
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
yours is still out.
I've got to do the other
What'd you go down to?
16 all over.
16?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
It's a light truck.
fair enough.
Stiff sidewalls.
I can give you some of my weight. I've got plenty to spare. Car and body. All right. Let's keep on going. as you can see, we just left Myrtleford and we've hit fog. Doesn't matter if I turn lights down, because they say don't have high beams on when during the fog and things, because you get better vision. Let me turn that down. But I still reckon for myself, I prefer having my high beams on, the spotlights on, because I can see, at least see the reflectors. So I reckon it just guides me better. But it's something for each to their own, as they say. Test it out. But it's beautiful. Oh, and a car. It's going to be an interesting drive in. Yep. Look at that. Beautiful. Hopefully it came out on camera. Now on the Harry Shepherd's track, just off the West Buffalo track, I believe it was. And this is typical high country, just up, up, up. And now start heading down a little bit. We're only at 780 metres, so not too high, but still no snow. But we'll keep searching.
I don't think there's any snow, George.
And that's Thrace, just saying what I said. I don't think there's going to be, but we're at 800 metres, so let's see. We can still be hopeful. Now just putting up these hills, third gear, low range, sitting in between 1.5 and 2,000 RPM. Just nice and easy. Arrived at Wonnangatta Station Campground and we're just all setting up. Steve's gone to bed. George's gone to bed. But we got Dee and Robbie still awake. Boys?
Yeah, we're still awake.
How are we?
Very good. Lovely.
Very good. How's it been so far?
Amazing, actually.
Very good.
Amazing, yeah, truly amazing.
Really stunning.
It is a
Wonnangatta.
beautiful part of the world.
Yep.
There's Thrace, nearly finished
I
setting
don't know
up.
about the beautiful part of the world. There's a murder running around here. There was a murder here. No one's found the culprit yet.
Still.
Yeah, I know, but that happened. Actually, you would have been, what, in your 50s back then?
That's right.
When that happened.
That's right.
The rest of us wouldn't have been born.
Just as well.
Okay, so Thrace is all set up. I'm done. Doesn't take me long. There's Steve set up. Fire going. It's a little bit fresh. Robbie's car. Dee's car. Sav, how you going?
Yeah, not bad, buddy.
Not bad?
Getting there.
Alrighty, you need a hand?
Wait a second.
Alrighty, and time to kick back, relax, and go to bed shortly. Been up for nearly 24 hours. Alrighty, so say good night now. Finish setting up, relaxing, and done. Good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. Just woke up, and what a view. Absolutely beautiful. Slept really well. Got a bit fresh obviously last night, but nothing that we're not used to. Just got up, getting the fire going, and look who we stumbled across. Steve, good morning.
Good morning, George.
A little bit hungry there, sunshine.
I haven't. Supposed to be doing the dishes.
Boys, how do we sleep?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Too good, too good. We're ready to go for a swim, man. You guys coming?
I'll watch from the fire.
We'll be checking the shrinkage later on.
Okay, done. Robbie, how'd you sleep?
Yeah, fantastic, mate.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah, very cosy.
Very good. And here's someone you haven't met before, George.
Hey, how you going?
Very good. How'd you sleep?
Magic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, George, you're becoming a YouTube star now.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
That's it. And got the fire cranking. Okay, cooking segment with Robbie. Robbie, what are you making us?
We're making the epic omelette.
Okay, explain to the viewers what's the epic omelette.
It's an epic omelette.
Okay,
That's it.
self-explanatory.
So anyway, basic ingredients. We've got some sweet potato, some potato, capsicum, garlic, onion, tomatoes, bacon, feta, olives. Okay, that's generally what should always go into an epic omelette. Anyway, we break it all down, cut it all up, cook it down, and then add the eggs. And it's more like a quiche, but I call it the epic omelette.
Sounds better. Sounds better than quiche.
Epic omelette, of course. Yeah.
That's it.
There is an epicness to it. So.
If I had epic music, they'd be inserted right here.
Exactly. You should do that. If you come back in I reckon about an hour, it'll be ready. But if you want, come back as we start to put it together, so you can see the process.
Done.
Cool.
Epic omelette takes time. It's not a quick breakfast, but it's worth it. How we going here, boys?
Really, really good. So as you can see, pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy?
Yep. We've got chopped tomatoes and capsicum in there. Carrot, sweet potato. We'll chop that up as well. Then we've got some bacon.
Yep.
And some feta, and the olives, and as you can see, it's going to be healthy and epic.
Healthy. That's in my vocabulary, healthy.
He's
Mine will be mixed with some chocolates and
He's learning.
we'll get there.
Got more cheese?
Boys, checking in. How you going?
Very good.
What are we up to here?
Very good. Okay, so if you come around here, we've just cooked off some bacon, onion, and garlic.
Yep.
Okay, so that goes in later on. Now we're cooking down some sweet potato, and carrot. So we'll cook that down so that it's not gristly or yeah.
It is a big process, isn't
It's
it,
a
Robbie?
bit of a process, yeah, it is. It's a scientific experiment, really.
D, what do you think about the whole situation?
I can't wait till it's done, mate. It's done.
What are you playing with over there? Oh, feta.
No, this is the bacon.
Oh, I'm looking at the feta, sorry. Okay, now the bacon.
So this is the bacon. You got the feta. The feta is better.
That's it. We're getting there. Robbie, what stage? What are we at?
Okay, we're I'd say 75% finished. Or,
Perfect.
almost there.
Almost there.
So we've got everything together now, and we're just going to let it cook down and let the juices and the flavours blend. Infuse. In the meantime, Dee's going to crack about probably close to 2 dozen eggs. So yeah,
How many?
2 dozen.
Not bad.
There's how many of us are there? I mean, bar you two.
Well, I don't think Steve's eating.
Who should be eating this? You guys should be eating this.
These bodies weren't made for this healthy stuff.
No, they weren't. No, you're right. All right, and so yeah, next step are spices. So we've got salt,
You're gonna have
Himalayan
to
sea
keep
salt. Has like 1 million minerals in it, so it's really good for you. Just a few pinches. Okay. Then we got oregano. Everything I do has oregano, just to let you know. Not too much. Okay. Pepper. Okay. And George's favourite, chilli.
Oh yeah. See, Robbie doesn't want me to eat any, so that's why he's putting in the chili.
Well, the kids will probably have some too. I won't put too much in there.
Another dozen? Or?
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, definitely.
D, what are you doing over here?
What do I do best, mate? Breaking eggs.
And the other
So yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like.
All right. What are you doing now? Just waiting for the eggs.
Yeah, the eggs, and we're just letting this cook down now, and, everything's all the flavours are infusing. Yeah. Come back and find.
Robbie, beat it like you mean it. Beat those eggs. Naughty eggs, naughty eggs.
Bit more.
There you go, do it the right way like this.
Exactly.
Want to do more or not?
Yeah, a little bit more, one more pinch. That's it. Perfect. Alrighty. Can someone grab that the thing? Yep. Grab what's called the
Right.
Dala.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
I guess there's none left over.
That's
Couple of days.
You can have some of this if you like.
I'll try some.
Alrighty, we're done. Back on the cooker, and away we go.
Work of art.
Magnificent.
It is a magnificent work.
Almost there. That
Ravi,
is going to be.
you happy the way it's turning out?
Yep. This will definitely 100% be epic. I sort of know at what point it will be excellent.
Yep.
Because I've done it a few times, and I knew at that point it was like, this is going to be shit. This is going to be great.
We're going to use this to go over the top.
I don't know, it's going to fit.
Alrighty, what's happening? What are we doing?
All right, so now we're obviously cooking the whole lot with the egg, and obviously egg when it gets hot, you've got to be careful not to overcook it. So you've got to keep scraping the bottom of the pan as the egg cooks and it starts to build, and the whole thing becomes a lot more solid. Which we're almost at the point where we can slow it down and add our feta. Alrighty. Okay, feta, please.
So, Savi, you're not gonna eat it? Ah, there, mate.
Yep, just sprinkle it all sort of all the way around.
Just before, you do that. You can see me do that.
George, the feta alright?
Just flatten the top. And what will happen is we'll start to get fluid rise to the top, which means the thickness of it starts to get harder and harder.
Yep.
And we're almost ready. Alrighty, so the last stage, we have our trusted map gas. Good for brazing copper, copper joints, elbows, and also great for braising the top of the omelette. And we're done. That's it.
Happy with that, Robbie?
I'm happy with it. Very happy with it.
Very gourmet.
Smells amazing.
I'm glad Robbie's making it because I couldn't be bothered. That takes a lot of effort. But well done, Robbie. Looking good.
Let's wait and see. Come back for the taste test.
That'll be the important thing.
Yep.
How we going, Robbie?
All good. Serving it up. If you want, you can go and find out from the critics.
Oh, they all got some?
Yeah,
fantastic.
see what it tastes like.
Well, it's looking like a blob of goodness
Yeah,
there.
it looks like spew, but tastes like heaven.
Good analogy there.
Steve?
Hey,
Boys, what are we thinking?
I was
Thrice?
eating, Robbie, when you said that. Look, it's a pretty good omelette, very thick, and you know the best part is, somebody actually cooked for me for once, which is fantastic.
Georgie?
Chunk. If it was a car, it'd be Rolls Royce.
There we go. D?
Beautiful, mate. Just magnificent. All the hard work.
Worth the hard work?
Oh, absolutely.
Very good. Let me go get my part now.
I want to have dinner tonight.
Robbie, a little piece for me, please.
Yep. Is that?
No, way too much.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A third of that for me. I was going to try some first.
Okay. That much?
Plenty.
Okay.
Robbie, 10 out of 10, man.
There'll be more, because there's people that not eating. Good. There you go.
Thank you. All right, Robbie, taste your handiwork. See if it's how you planned, how you wanted it to turn out.
Alrighty.
Steve, you got to have some, yeah?
I'm going to a little bit.
That's good.
That's good.
That's really good.
Happy with that?
Wrapped.
Very good. Worth the effort.
10 out of 10.
Oh well, see, Steve's
Not shy.
Steve just came and stole my piece. So, Steve, how does my piece taste? Okay,
Tastes better now.
tastes better now that you know it's mine.
Even better.
Oh, you cheeky little bastard, you. You happy with it, Steve? Tastes good. He did well.
Extremely well.
Very good.
Listen, little is not, right? Sorry?
Okay, soon I'll get a taste, and I'll let Robbie know.
You got to get a bigger piece than this.
No, small.
Small?
Yeah, you grab that. Kip. Actually, no. Put it on this. Put it on this, and wipe that.
Robbie, I'll make it.
Huh? Ollie's make it. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Ollie's give it that zing.
Without a doubt.
Do you guys want some? No.
Hey?
Okay.
Is that my piece?
No, that's Robbie's piece.
Okay.
Are you trying to steal another Robbie's piece as well?
I said I was only going to have a little bit, but it was actually really good. If there's more, I'll have a little bit.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Give me a plate. Give me a plate, please.
Excuse me.
Give me a plate for
The
George,
queue's
please.
Oh, plate for George.
The queue's here.
Sorry, mate. It's my stove. My equipment.
You have
I
no
can
right.
jump.
They have no-
I can jump the queue whenever I
Jump
want.
the queue, all right? You'll end up in the river.
No
Thank
fighting,
you.
guys.
No fighting, enough to go around.
Robbie, that is stupidly, ridiculously amazing.
That's right.
Crazy shit. Amazing.
Take it easy, you get indigestion.
Not bad, Robbie. Not bad, Robbie.
Sorry about the little bit of chili that you'll experience at some point.
Oh, yes.
Sorry about that. It's not too bad.
You can cook for me again, Robbie.
Anyone else by any chance?
Beautiful.
I know it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon or something.
I'll
but
have one.
Thank you.
I'll have one.
yeah.
Steve, what do you have for breakfast?
We're having mineral water,
Mineral water.
Sparkling.
sparkling. Yeah.
I'll make it this one.
Yeah. I'll make it. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's it. And that's breakfast / lunch sorted in the bush at Wonnangatta Station. Beautiful. There's a breakfast? Now, for the people with a keen eye will probably notice that, that this campsite looks a little bit different. Let me show you.
Dude, I don't want to be on YouTube channel.
Okay,
Yashurala.
Georgie.
God bless, mate.
George, where's the camera? Here I am cooking again.
What
I get no credit.
Whoa, careful, Nicholas. Okay.
You all right, Nicholas?
Now we moved locations because the other spot had no sun and Thrace is scared of the dark, so I wanted some sun. So we moved, and to his credit, that was much warmer when the sun came out. So let's see what the old cracker's doing here. Thrace?
Well, here we are. We're doing our famous gyro, a bit of chicken first and a bit of lamb. Sava over there is whinging there's not enough chicken and lamb to eat, so he's getting stuck into the dips now, which means there'll be more lamb and chicken for us later on.
No complaints.
Have some more chips. Go.
Careful, Nicholas.
So what we're doing is we marinated the chicken. Stevie over there's got a nice fire going, so nice hot coals is what we need. A couple of hours, we'll be eating a nice souvlaki, and we haven't done this for a while, George.
Has been a little while.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it actually. But look, great company, perfect location as far as I'm concerned. Been here about 25-30 years ago, my first time. It's actually absolutely brilliant. The Wonnangatta is just magical. Absolutely magical. So, chicken's done. Now we're going to marinate the lamb and put it on the spit, and hopefully a couple of hours we're all done.
Pick it in a knife.
Stevie, I need a knife.
A knife.
Open up the thing, please.
Sav, I've got dirty hands.
Sav,
please open up.
Now, for the people that are coming to the meet and greet, they are going to have a bit of a taste test of the gyro. So we will be doing some. We will be doing some on the meet and greet, so everyone can have a taste. And for some reason, in the videos, a lot of people like Thrace, and a lot of people like Steve. During the last video, that he was camera shy. I've had a lot of comments about that. He was even called an international star. Steve, you international star.
What can I do?
What can you do? Whoops. Nicholas, stop it. Now let me show you the Wonnangatta Valley. For the people that haven't been here before, there are drop toilets down here as well, as you can see there. And it's a beautiful open valley. Beautiful.
Now can you play Tiggy?
And that's where the graves are down there from the murders. What's happening here, boys?
Well, we are setting up the spit. Yep, gotta go. Oh, that way. Yeah. 1 minute.
Thrace, you're going the wrong way.
Wrong way.
Smoke's killing me.
Yeah, you know, the smoke's the problem.
Go that way, please. Go that way. That's it. You're in. Oscar? So you go right. That's exciting. Did you turn the batteries the other way, George?
Yeah.
That is exciting.
No, but I turned them back. I just put it in and tested it.
It's not working.
And now we could have a problem.
I've got spare batteries.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, take number 2. Steve had some spare batteries. Just change them over.
Lift it up. That's it. You're in. That's good.
George, those batteries you give
wonderful.
us.
That's absolutely
You're
wonderful.
supposed to change them once a year.
Yeah, they were changed 5 years ago.
Exactly.
The fire's got to go further back though later.
Alrighty.
Back to the posts.
I'll start moving the fire back now.
Now we're cooking.
Dennis, I've got a really nice.
You know what I mean? As he cuts the meat, then we start to get that ready.
Is this pressurised?
Absolutely stunning.
Stevie said it was.
What's that? It's pressurised, yeah.
How do we start this? You need some mucky or something? Or?
You need a chakmaki, yes.
Give me 1 second, Sav. I'll get it going for you now. Excuse me.
Thrace, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just doing the stuff here, George. I don't know what you got.
Stuff?
You know, the onions and the tomatoes and whatever. Is there any plates anywhere? So I'm about to start crying.
Somewhere.
I'm about to start crying.
I'm here, don't worry. I'm here. You don't need to cry. I'm here.
Ask Trace, we'll get it going for you. In terms of, there's a bit of an act, because that's got to get going till the yellow flame goes.
Okay,
And then turn,
we'll see how
turn
the
that
meat's
down when
going.
the yellow flame goes away.
Got a little bit of wood, and the whole tree over here, which you can't see.
Yeah.
Cooking nicely. Robbie, sorry to interrupt. Could you turn on your floodlight, please?
Where are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cooking beautifully. Boys, we hungry?
Very,
Getting
can't
there.
wait.
Get in there?
Where's the
Can't
salad, mate? Where's the salad?
D, you don't make friends with salad. You don't make friends with salad. All right, I think we're about 5-10 minutes away from the first cut.
Yeah, I reckon you're right.
And then time to eat. And there's the finished product. Little tzatziki sauce at the bottom. The meat, nice and crispy. Tomato, lettuce. Wrap it up. And enjoy all the goodness. That's what I'm going to do now. And enjoy it. Okay, now, I don't know if you can see me properly or not, but George decided to bring a bottle of Chivas Regal, 18-year-old. Can't see it, but still can't see it, but doesn't matter.
Robbie, can we get some light here, please?
There we go.
There we go.
Okay,
Beautiful.
to commemorate the birth of my son, so we're gonna open that up. This is what happens when you got some really thoughtful friends, and they take joy with the things that bring you joy in life. And there's no one better to share it with. All right, George, you brought it, so you have the first.
That's a colour. God bless.
Now what are we doing? Just shots?
Yeah. No, just a
normal
glass.
glass.
A nip.
Oh, okay.
Plenty.
Thanks.
D.
Thank you. Long life, mate.
Thank you, Steve.
That's this, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sav.
That's right. Keep it everywhere.
Whoa. Okay. Thrace.
Chega pronto, Haris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Hey,
What?
a bit stingy there. It's cold over here, buddy. That's better.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, is that enough?
That's it.
All right, everyone.
Cheers.
Thank you.
God bless, George.
Thank you very much.
May you be blessed and
Thank
your
you.
family beyond the reality.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Sav. Cheers.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
boys. Cheers.
Que gambro na mazise.
Cheers, gents.
Yes, está pronto el harume.
That's the way.
Kramer, all the best.
Wow.
Christian, that is on a very
Trifuna.
expensive camera, and you've already taken 3.
Long life,
Now
prosperity,
you've got
health,
a toy.
happiness.
It's not a toy. Okay?
Just been relaxing, kicking back by the fire. It started raining, so I moved my car, positioned it near the fire so I can have the awning and sit under the awning, but still have warmth from the fire. It's one good thing about having the rooftop tent. Take the ladder off, move the car. Simple. And really came in handy. So beautiful fire going. The awning. And we're just sitting there. Everyone's gone to bed, just myself and Sav now, kicking back, and I think it's time we're going to bed. So, good night, see you in the morning. Sav?
Good night, guys.
Good morning, just woke up, had a great night's sleep, listening to the river down here, absolutely beautiful. Now, that's what I was saying last night. I was down there near Thrace, but moved over here, so I set up the awning so we could sit under the fire because it was raining last night, and that worked a treat. Starting to pack up now. So rooftop is closed. They're the best. Nice, quick, simple. Sav's half packed up. Grace down there. Grace fully packed up. And as you can see, beautiful Wonnangatta. Here's fog Absolutely stunning. And we've got George cooking breakfast, bacon and eggs. Spectacular.
It's only going to take us 1 minute to pack it up. It's not going to dry anyway, sir.
That's what I'm saying, it's not going to dry.
It's not going to dry anyway.
What's the point of living?
That's fair enough too.
Thrace, how'd you sleep last night?
You brought me out here to this wonderful place. I had the best sleep ever.
That's it.
The kid, I got a knee in the teeth from Nicholas because he was a bit hot in the sleeping bag. It was quite warm last night actually, considering the rain, but they're beautiful.
Beautiful.
A bit of a mess packing up, but you know, if you like this sort of thing, what else do you expect?
That's half organised.
And look, you know, we've got our cars ready to go. All good.
Spectacular.
All good. Rooftop tent, here I come.
Yeah, maybe the Bush Company. I think maybe another customer. Maybe. George, how's the breakfast going?
Yeah, going good, man.
Going good?
Going good.
What are you making us today?
It's got to be basic, so it's bacon and egg sandwiches, mate.
Easy done.
Maybe toasted, maybe not toasted.
Spectacular. Yeah. Sev, how'd you sleep last night?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad?
Yeah, okay. All right. A bit wet, but all right.
All right. Very good. Steve,
We'll survive.
how'd you sleep last night?
Not too bad. I had a pretty full-on dream, but yeah, it was really good.
Steve had a wet dream about me.
Who's having bacon and eggs?
Huh? I'll have, but make yours first, then I'll... Huh? That's right, make... And I think Robbie is somewhere and Dee's still sleeping. You know, that fire... The fire is stoked. All the rubbish is going to get burnt, cleaned. Because I'm a bit of a, you know, authority on it. I want everything cleaned, packed up, done properly. Don't want to leave rubbish. We're down at the other campsite and there was rubbish everywhere. It was just pathetic. So, going to clean up this. And you know what, going to do something about the high country, cleaning up the high country. We'll see. Anyway, that's it for this trip. Going to have a bit of fun now getting out because it has rained and the tracks are going to be very wet and slippery, so it'll be good. If anything interesting happens on the tracks, I'll get back to you. If not, thanks for coming along on the trip. Hope you enjoyed. Just a quick little getaway to the Wonnangatta before it closed. Anyway, thank you. Take care. Break the cage, get outdoors. That's all there is for this trip, unless something happens.